The YTPC Joshua Stewart Pipe Up North. We got another codger and a corn cob and tobacco tin Tuesday here for you. We'll just start right away. My corn cob. This is a new. Well, I've had it for a while, but my first bowl in it. Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman. I added the yellow Danish stem to it just to differentiate it from my other Country Gentleman. And in it, I've got the widely regarded blend for breaking in new pipes, Carter Hall. Or so I've heard. But haven't had a bowl of Carter Hall here probably 2 weeks since I've had a bowl of Carter Hall, so it's kind of a welcome to come back to it. I cracked open that little tub and it's like, there's that smell. So I've only got about a half bowl in here because, that's what they say is start out when you're breaking in a pipe, just do half a bowl. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know if it matters or not, but so I'm recording this, even though it's for Tuesday, I'm recording this late Monday night. And Minnesota, we're getting a pretty good cold snap again. They're predicting between Monday night and Tuesday morning might be pushing 30 below Fahrenheit. Most of the reports I've seen are like 27, 28 below expected for an overnight low, but then last week was a cold one. Got a little bit better on Friday. And it's kind of funny because Saturday morning went outside to let the dog out. The sun was out. I'm like, it doesn't feel too bad outside. It was about 0. But so after we get through this, then the forecast shows that it's going to be creeping up and we'll probably break above freezing for the first time in a little while. I think on Sunday they're talking. So we'll see. That'll be welcome. So we'll get right into the tobacco tin part of our Tuesday program, as they say. I'll just I think my last couple I haven't given the background of the whole Tobacco Tin Tuesday feature. But my mother started collecting tobacco tins back in the 70s, I believe. And when they moved off the farm into town, she gave her collection to me. Several dozen tins, some of them quite old and valuable, a lot of them pretty common. And this one that I'm going to show you here, it's pretty old. I don't know that it's super valuable, but it's just a Union Leader. It's an old one. With Uncle Sam on it rather than the Eagle. I don't know when this is from. I'm guessing it's probably 100 years old. Couldn't really find much information on. There's no blending company or anything listed on the tin, so I suppose I could have done my 5 minutes of Google searching and find out who was making it at the time that this tin was made. But and this one too, I mean, it's not in as nice a shape as some of them that we've got, but it's a few scratches. There's a little bit left of the tax stamp. It's not very readable. It's pretty faded and rubbed out and stuff, but the best tobacco value, or the tobacco best value, depending on how you want to read it. Yeah, the back is in a little bit better shape than the front. We got the government warning or information that they had. Yeah, we're getting a lot of glare. You're not going to get a chance to read that very good. But interesting thing is that I even with my cheaters on, I couldn't hardly read that. And although the printing on there looks like it was almost handwritten rather than some sort of type, I guess you'd say, that did it. But Union Leader Ready Cut. Looking inside here, not much to see. Got a little bit of the shine in there yet on the lid. A little bit of patina, as they say, on the rest of the inside. Yeah, the front is faded maybe just a little bit down to a not quite a vibrant red. I'm guessing it was probably supposed to be red like the lid here when it was new. That's kind of neat. It's kind of got the gold and the ready cut and tobacco there. A little bit of the gold and gold outline on the letters down there. That was pretty tin. Too bad it wasn't in just a little nicer shape, but still should display pretty well. I didn't really look too close on the bottom. Sometimes they'll say something there. I'm not really seeing anything. Maybe there's a little bit of remnant of some printing there that I missed. I'm not sure if there's actually anything there, or if it's just that I want to see something there, but doesn't look like much. Union Leader Ready Cut. So, yeah, these amber stems when they're new, you can see every little bit of tobacco that comes through. And I got the filter that came with the pipe in there. I think, what do they come with from the factory? Is it medical filters? It wasn't marked Dr. Grable like some of them are, but just a paper filter. And a bunch of moisture and stuff too coming through. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of interesting that you can see that when they're new. But yeah, this stem, it's just one of the Missouri Meerschaum stems. You can buy them on their website, and a lot of the other retailers you can buy just a stem. They're only a couple bucks a piece. And not like the forever stems. I mean, I guess I don't have any that have the forever stems, but I presume that they're pretty good quality. This is just the same quality as the regular bit other than it's got the little Danish flare on it. So, and this cold weather been getting my old Suburban battery's getting a little old and weak in it. I probably should just replace it, but because a couple of days last week when it was cold, I had to jump start it. I got my little jump pack, so it's not that big a deal. Other than on Friday, I wore out the jump pack trying to crank it. So, and I got another battery that it's actually my tractor battery for up north that I've been keeping on the trickle charger. So I took that out with the jumper cables. None of the other cars were able to get close enough to be able to jump it. That got her going. So, if after this cold snap it still struggles to start, yeah, then I'll have to break down and get a new battery. But hopefully I can get it to last a while yet. Battery is only a couple years old, but it kind of got abused a little bit a couple times because when I've been up north, sometimes when I go up there, I got a little 12-volt electric cooler. There's been once or twice where I left that thing plugged in a little bit too long after I shut off the car and drained the battery. And of course, those automotive type batteries, every time it gets drained down to that point, it reduces life expectancy significantly. So over the past however many years I've had that battery, I've done that a couple of times, and then there was once or twice where I got a little EcoFlow portable generator or not charger, portable power pack unit, just one of the little 300-watt ones, just so I could have some AC power when we were up north. And so I was charging that thing in the car one time before I had my solar panel all rigged up the way it needed to be. And that thing going from basically dead to charging it up, that'll drain a battery too, I found out. So yeah, we'll get through this little cold snap, and like I say, they're talking heat wave next week. Next Sunday, I think they're talking like 35 or 37 or something like that for a daytime high. So it's like break out the swimsuits and suntan lotion. So been making my way through my stuff from the Ken Byron Ventures. Probably overdid a little bit over the weekend and kind of pushing some of them a little bit too hard and stuff, but I think that Jupiter slices, which I was expecting, like flakes, but it's like an actual plug. I suppose I'd have realized that if I'd have read the description a little closer, but that one's pretty good. I'd say they're all pretty good, but still trying to figure out if any of them, or which ones that I'm going to be wanting to order a bunch more from. Now the Kraken bar, I think that one was going to be discontinued. So I think the two that I got of that's probably all there'll be. Or did he say on his website that he might be reformulating that? So we'll see. And I think the only one that I haven't tried yet was I got some spaghetti western that I haven't tried yet, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, getting down there, and not too much left of this bowl. But so anyway, I thought there was another one of these times there's something else I wanted to mention before I go, but don't remember it right now. The thing I mentioned a week or two ago that the wife hit a deer with the car, and the adjuster actually looked at it in person now a couple days ago. $5,600 in damage, which there's no structural damage and no mechanical damage. It's just all cosmetic body panels, and they're all just, I mean, nothing's going to be repaired. I mean, it's just pull off the old one, put the new one on. Now granted, it takes some time to do all that, but and so I'm going to end up doing it myself. Say, although I might hire the painting done, because I'm definitely not a professional painter. But the only panel that'll need to get painted is the bumper cover on the front. The grill was a painted grill on there, but the wife and I were talking about it. It's like, I can get a chrome grill for the same price as an unpainted grill. Do you want a chrome grill? It's like, oh yeah. So we're just gonna go with a chrome grill rather than a painted one, which, you know, maybe it's not, you know, correct for the the option pack of that model, but I think a chrome grill looked just a little bit better on that vehicle. But then some vehicles, like my Suburban is a Z71, which has the painted grill. And on those, I like the painted grill more than the chrome one, so is what it is. Although with that too, when I hit a deer, because I'm sure I will, I've got my parts vehicle that I got parked up north, which is all the front end sheet metal is the same as my Suburban, and that's got a chrome grill, even though that's a Z71 as well. But it's a pickup, not a Suburban. But all the front sheet metal is all the same. But so anyway. Yeah. Not noticing much corncob flavor in this Country Gentleman. I don't know if it's that they like pre-carbonize the bowls or something. Unlike the Legends, they're just raw corncob on the inside, so don't think there's really much to breaking these in. So but yeah, I like these country Gentleman pipes. I'll have to decide if I'm gonna dedicate this one to a certain type of blend or not. My other Country Gentleman, this one, kind of use it for like real mild aromatics. It's kind of what I've been going to with it. I'm just looking here, noticing how much carbon buildup I've gotten in the old one versus the new one, which I don't know if you can quite make that out or not. But I might need to ream that out pretty soon. I think it was Bill Keach had said that you shouldn't get much of a carbon buildup in the cob. It's not good for them. I didn't realize it was that bad until I looked at these two side by side, and it's like, yeah, I can't fit my pinky down that one anymore. Granted, I got fat fingers, but this one I can. It's hot down there. Yeah, I think we're just about done here, though. Not much left. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, I guess with that, pipe done, video can be done. So, Joshua Stewart, Pipe Up North. You have a good day.